Did the Black Death end medieval feudalism for serfs? Imagine living in a time when your entire life is tied to the land you work on. This was the reality for many serfs during the medieval period in Europe. Serfs were not slaves, but they had limited freedom. They were bound to the land owned by lords and had to work it in exchange for protection and a place to live. They needed permission to marry, move, or even use certain facilities like mills. This system was part of the larger feudal structure that defined social relationships during this time. Then came the Black Death, a devastating plague that struck Europe in the mid-14th century. It is estimated that this catastrophe wiped out about 1/3 to over half of the population in some areas. This massive loss of life created a severe shortage of laborers. With fewer peasants available to work the fields, those who survived found themselves in high demand. As a result, wages for peasants and serfs began to rise. Many were able to negotiate better working conditions. Lords, who relied on peasant labor to maintain their estates, had to adapt. Some even offered improved terms to attract workers, marking a significant shift from the rigid obligations of feudalism. This change gave peasants more leverage and, in some cases, greater freedom to move and make choices about their lives. However, not everyone welcomed these changes. The ruling classes attempted to maintain their power. In England, laws such as the Statute of Labourers were introduced to freeze wages at pre-plague levels and limit peasants' movement. These laws often led to tensions and uprisings, like the Peasants' Revolt of 1381, as people fought for their rights. Over time, the pressures from the labor shortage and the demands of the peasants contributed to the decline of serfdom. Many peasants transitioned to tenant farming or wage labor, which offered more freedom compared to traditional serfdom. The feudal system did not disappear overnight. Instead, it gradually evolved into new social and economic arrangements. So, while the Black Death did not directly end medieval feudalism for serfs, it certainly accelerated changes that weakened the traditional structures. It shifted the balance of power toward the peasantry, leading to improved conditions and greater autonomy for many rural workers. This period marked a key turning point in the social structures of medieval Europe, setting the stage for future transformations.